Hi, I'm Karen, also known as the Preacher Lady. Today's devotion is Don't Give In to Hate. I've been kind of in a Star Wars mood since watching this season of The Mandalorian, so I have had Star Wars quotes randomly popping in my head. I should have done a devotion yesterday, but with all the details of the move, it slipped my mind. We've been spending hours in the minivan with the dogs as we deal with the business of selling our house. When we got home, I settled in at my computer to relax and to blow up some candy pieces, and a news bulletin crossed the screen. I couldn't believe it. So I had to go turn on the TV to see that the Capitol building was actually under attack. After spending some time in shock, just crying, a quote popped into my head. From Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Obi-Wan says to Luke, "Don't give in to hate. It leads to the dark side." I think that's what's been happening to our nation. There was so much anger, so much hate, so much violence. It's just so wrong. Our whole nation is heading headfirst into the dark side. And I promise you that it's not for the cookies. This is not how we are supposed to relate to one another. All of this hate being spewed, and to be fair, at times by both sides, is often by those loudly proclaiming that they are Christians and their hate and violence is on the side of God. Well, that's not what Jesus taught. It was just the opposite. Hear this passage from Matthew 5, verses 43 through 48. You have heard that it was said, "You shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy." But I say to you, love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you, so that you may be children of your Father in heaven. For he makes the sun rise on the evil and the good, and sends the rain on the righteous and on the unrighteous. For if you love those who love you, what reward do you have? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet only your brothers and sisters, what more are you doing than others? Do not even the Gentiles do the same? Be perfect, therefore, as your heavenly Father is perfect. There is a time for righteous anger, but that is to lead others to love and do good, not to give in to anger and hate. Remember this, Luke did not give in to hate. Instead of going over to the dark side, he led his father back to the light. He saved his father. That's how we are supposed to respond as Christians. Meet the hate and anger with love. This goes against our human nature. When we are attacked or hurt, we want those who hurt us to pay. We want to strike back. It's nearly impossible to return love for hate. But with Jesus's help, maybe we can bring some of the people that we care about back out of the dark, away from the hate and the anger and the violence. Have a blessed week.